So they're doing the same story as the original game, but they're kind of explaining it a little more to people who might not understand what's going on. You're kidnapping all the wrong Pac-Man. Before, I think it was a lot of the bosses were actually kidnapping different people. He's being hypnotized by his own glasses. Kind of liked it a little more actually when it was like the different bosses doing the capturing, but you're going for something different here, you know. Gotta give him that. There's not Miss Pac-Man, definitely. That's not her. That's Pac-Mom. She's a completely different character. Oh, now it's his whole part. He didn't do the noise. Yeah, the original opening cutscene's more iconic, but I can appreciate that they remade it. Meet Pac-Man live and in person. That's not me, says the Pac-Man. Hey there, Blaze. Welcome. Welcome to Pac-Man World Re-PAC. Re-PAC! They use a lot of the same music, I feel like, completely. Maybe like higher quality rips of the tracks, but I think that intro actually used the same music from the PS1 game. And then right here, sounds like the same title music. Wow. Better agree to it. Oh, what do I have to click on him? It's not letting me choose agree. So I actually... Wow. There's like little sub-menus you had to like go in. Weird. Very weird. Okay, they got jump in the right spot. Rev roll. Got it. Oh yeah. Right. Hang in mid-air. Yeah, it's been a while. We did the original Pac-Man World a little over a month ago. And I would have hopped right like into this sooner, but the October started, so I had to focus on all the spooky games. But that's okay because we're in here now. The menus are a little generic-y, but that's fine. The visuals look pretty nice so far. Like the coloring and the lighting. Those are having a party. Why would they put a power pellet on top? I don't like power pellets. There is, it's Talkman. Looks very different. They speak in gibberish now instead of oh, look at Pac-Man. Oh, gee. Wait a minute, those ghosts look like they represent the bosses. Pac Mom. Alright, here we go. Yeah, no, this is the original soundtrack, I believe. Completely, it's just higher. It's a high quality rip. Do we have our butt bounce? Okay, I'll say this right now. I feel like the butt bounce stops you a little too much. I don't remember it doing that as much in the original Pac-Man, or I remember you just kind of bounce forward. Oh, there we go. You gotta get a spin going. Let's see, how do I do that exactly? Okay. You have to turn. Okay. Actually, I'm not sure. It seems like after a few bounces, he just starts doing it. And then this is what you like, because like you just keep moving. Interesting. Oh, we can't do our rev roll yet. I guess they'll teach us that in a second. Oh, Jesus. Holy crap. It's a little overkill. Cool. Feels like maybe a little excessive. Yeah, at least they still call it the butt bounce. That was my main concern. If they were to change the name of the butt bounce, then we'd have some trouble. Yeah, it's the third bounce, then he starts spinning. I'm just kind of looking around here real quick. Oh, there's a rev roll. Or was it? Wait a minute, why is the rev roll... Oh, the rev roll's in a different place. Okay, let me change that. Doesn't feel right. Easy mode. Alright, so we want the rev roll to be Y. Whoops. Rev roll to be Y. Hang in midair is a new concept to me. We'll have that be X. There we go. Because you want the rev roll to be that, that left face button. Oh yeah, that feels way better. That does not belong on the top, I'm sorry. I need a butt bounce up here. Slot metal. Hang on to it, you'll be glad you did later. Okay. So that must be for the slot machines. The iconic slot machines. Careful. A lot of enemies up ahead. Try taking them out with the butt bounce. Oh yeah. Or a pack dot. Oh, you actually like, throw those out fairly far this time. Didn't used to throw those out that far. What did we get there? It looked like it was a fruit, but I didn't see it go to a fruit counter. Okay, so you sync. You just sync normally, which is different. I believe in the original Pac-Man world, you actually hold the button to swim up and down. So this one you just sync, which is like actually weird. You would definitely think that Pac-Man would float, wouldn't you? Let me read this sign again. Press B to float on the surface. But you don't press B to float on the surface. You press B to swim up. If you hold it, you'll just jump out. So that sign actually wasn't the most accurate, I feel like. Kiko, what happened? What have they done to you? The orange switch's effect wears off after a while. That means this bridge is gonna come back up eventually. Alright, now check this out. With a well-timed butt bounce, we can bounce our way to the heavens. Yeah, there's just this like a little bit more of a delay to the butt bounce than I would have liked. Let me do that again. Yeah, I don't like that he has to like stop and drop, like that little split second that he stopped before he drops. I don't dig that so much. Jump at the water surface to do a dolphin jump. Yeah. All our fruit. They don't linger on the fruit screen for long enough, I feel like. Okay, I guess you could just pause and look at it, but I actually... Okay, so there is a chest down there that we can only get with the metal Pac-Man mode, of course. Everyone knows. Okay, now we have a 1-up. We have a checkpoint. Okay, now with the rub roll, we could do stuff like this. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I think that being the best part of this so far. The visuals are very clean, they look nice. But... elevator. And the gameplay isn't bad, but there is a bit of a stiffness to it, which is weird because you'd think that that was something that the PS1 version would have more of, that they would have like loosened up a bit here. It's like a weird symbol for a checkpoint too. It makes me think of like an extra time. I don't know why. It looks like a little stopwatch or something. Hold X while jumping to hang in midair. Try it if you're about to fall. This is new. This, I guess, is yeah, that's new. It's like a cartoon, like a Looney Tunes character running like they're about to fall over a cliff, and they get that little bit of hang time. Ooh. I have to hit the 1 and then hit the 2, so they actually like numbered. The 1 and the 2 does make it a bit easier to keep track of, I suppose. Screw it. Yeah, I made the jump. I know what I'm doing. And then, yep, we get our... Oh. Oh yeah, he still does the little motion he does when he's balancing on something. This is a fruit door. They look different. Yeah, so we need an apple. We do not have an apple. There's probably an apple in here. Oh, sure enough. Yum. Yum. I am Mega Pac-Man. I have completed the maze. Nothing can stop me now. The Ghost Boss Pac-Man statue is up ahead. What? Ghost Boss Pac-Man statue? What? This is new. Okay. Huh. So at the end we just destroyed the Pac-Man statue. And now we have the slot machine here. Slot bonus! He was alternating his arms. Here we go. Trying to get all the peaches here. It's gonna be tricky. Ah, I messed it up. Oh well. Peaches are after the Yes. Damn it, I just screwed up there. Alright, one more chance. Lemon. Lemons come after the cherries. Man, it's hard to keep track. Second melon has a lemon. Ah, suck at this. I would have got that third lemon too, of course. Well, let's like hang on to those tokens. You'll be glad you did. It's like, well, this is just slots, except really hard instead of just no miss bonus. Okay. So they still do like the high scores on the levels like the PS1 did. Episode. We have a walking speed and we have a running speed. What is this? We teleport to another area. Story, view movies and the credits. What is this? A big punching bag or something. This has to be the boss door. Alright, let's keep on. Oh, you can actually see... Ah, the first level didn't have any of that stuff. It was just like a tutorial. Okay. I don't know what the requirements are in this one for fighting the final boss. And then the PS1 game, you had to rescue all of your friends, which could be kind of tricky. Oh, an explosive barrel, huh? Alright, I'll take care of you, explosive barrel. No problemo. Oh, that's a chest. There we go. We got the cheeses. Oh, the metal comes back in this one. That's actually a nice addition, because that is something that you could kind of have a problem with original. Is say there's a chest underwater that requires a metal Pac-Man, and you go metal pack mode, and then you miss it, and then that's it. You used up your metal. Ow! Your first hit. Darn parrot. Ah! Okay. Found a lemon up there apparently. They call me Pac-Man. Pac-Man. Can't stop me, Pac-Man. I need the metal for that. Okay, well, I wasn't stuck in a corner there. Yeah, what are you supposed to do? What the heck? If you're down there with no metal, you're kind of screwed, aren't you? Wait, does the metal not... Oh, there it is. Really far away. It's... I don't think I'm going to be able to take this metal over there. There's probably another metal. Fine, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. There's also like a input delay, which I'm not big on. Yeah, there's got to be a metal around here somewhere. I could go back and grab the other one, but I'm thinking that they're putting one. Yeah, they had to have another one in a more convenient location. In fact, there's probably a strawberry in this chest down here. Yep. You also do get 4 health bits in your pack, and instead of 3. I think you still had 4 health hits in the original, and this one you must have 5, I think. Because I think your pack thing would lose all its pieces. You would still have 1 final hit left. Let me look at something. I need to make sure I have. Hey, Fac. We are Waka Waka today. I need to make sure that this is, yeah, wired communication is on. Okay. Yeah, no, this game just unfortunately has a bit of input lag. It just kind of really was hitting me. Pico is definitely sober. Pico's definitely the Tool song sober. Okay, we're getting all the pack letters. I feel like I missed something. Ghost, you can't just come blowing raspberries, okay? That is an invitation to war, as they say. That is exactly what I thought, Fac. It feels like they ripped the original soundtrack in high quality. I think this actually is a higher quality than the soundtrack in the PS1, like, just because of, not by a ton. But no, that definitely is the original soundtrack, that's what I was thinking. Which, you know, kind of mixed feeling about that. The original soundtrack is iconic, but at the same time, if you're doing a remaster, especially like 20 years later, more than 20 years later, probably would have been nice to do to redo the soundtrack as well. I think the best part so far is the visuals. They look really nice and clean. The colors are cool. The gameplay works, but I was kind of saying there's a stiffness to them, which is really weird because you'd think that'd be something that the PS1 version would have more of. And yeah, I am playing on the Switch. Oh, there's a performance mode. I didn't see a performance mode. Maybe in here? Let's see. Okay, the FPS has gone up. I can notice that now. I didn't have an issue with the FPS before, but now I do notice that it's higher. You know what? The input delay is slightly better. I will say that. So I probably will leave it like this. Yeah, you could really feel it when you're like turning back and forth. Aside from that, they're just... A big thing is... also, see you, Ghost. Thanks for dropping in. The butt bounce. It just stops you too much. You notice how, like, when I'm bouncing forward, it, like... Pac-Man takes a second to, like, go straight down. I think he did that a little bit in the original, but not as blatantly. It just feels weird. But here's the weird thing. If you get 3 bounces going in a row... Now suddenly he's just bouncing like no problem. And like, I wish he would just do that all the time. Because the fact that you need to get 3 bounces in, and then okay, now he's gonna start doing it. That just, I don't know, it's weird. You know what I'm saying? If you're holding forward and you're bouncing, chances are you want him to keep moving smoothly. Alright, I think I need to come up here to, They do still have the thing where you have to butt bounce at he has to hit the apex of his jump before he's able to butt bounce. But that's, that was also in the original game, so it's not like that's new. The swimming has changed in that you're constantly sinking and you have to like swim up. In the original, you would just swim forward forever, and then you would hold a button to swim up or down. My bad, let me turn down the... It does actually sound kind of loud now that you mention it. Is that better? Let me know if it's, if I've turned it down too low, but I think that should be better. But anyways, like I was saying, the swimming has changed, and I'm not saying it's changed for the worse or for the better. It's just different. You swim actually. You like, but the thing is, I feel like it made sense that Pac-Man floated before, because look at him. How's he not gonna float? That is a floaty boy if I've ever seen one. Okay, so we have our fruit doors. What was the game that we mentioned before that we said it didn't have quite of an upgrade? It was like a side grade? Oh, No More Heroes 2. In terms of the gameplay, anyways. That's kind of how I feel about the gameplay in this so far. That is one of the things you would want to probably be better when you're doing a remaster of a PS1 game this far into the future. Oh, the game's too quiet? Okay, that's fine. Alright, how about now? Oops. I feel like the game got more quiet. Test, test. I swear it feels like the game got more quiet, like, relative to me changing. Well, you know what? I could have just went into the options. Did that. Oh, that's what it is, because I was pausing. Well, let me know, oops. Oh god, what? I don't know, just get me out of here. When you get a power pellet, you turn a giant Pac-Man, which makes these, it makes these ghost segments almost, redundant in a way. I mean, it's satisfying, I guess, but it's, there isn't as much of a challenge to it. You just kind of run and get the power pellet, and then you just devour everything in your path. A metal pirate, that's new. No, we haven't seen any of the bosses yet. This is just the second level. The opening, I noticed that in the original Pac-Man World opening, you realize in retrospect that the bosses themselves are the ones helping to kidnap the different Pac people. Which kind of makes more sense if you think about it, because they would be more likely to not recognize Pac-Man. Because the reason why they kidnap them is because they're trying to kidnap Pac-Man. And they kidnap the wrong people. In this one, it's the ghosts doing the kidnapping. You would think that the ghosts would know Pac-Man. I mean, they fear him. Pac-Man is like, they're like Voldemort. You know? So it's a little weird that they would get that mixed up, I feel like. Man, I really wish that they had, because that was a thing in the original Pac-Man world that, like, I actually didn't like that you had to wait until the apex to do a butt bounce. Like, if you could just do butt bounces, like, immediately after starting your jump, that would just make it feel so much tighter and more satisfying. But that was something that they really kept in. Like, listen to my jump. Like, can't like, you have to wait till that very apex. And I'm a little sad that they kept that. That was one thing that I feel like they really should have. If they were going to update something, that would have been something to update. Oof. I have to crush the parrot. Alright, now let's do this secret pack maze. I care less about the effect it has on the narrative, but losing the boss teases. Yeah, no, that I would agree. Like, obviously, like, oh no, what, you know, how would they not recognize Pac-Man? It's just pedantic, but seeing a little glimpse of what the bosses are, that is, yeah, that hurts the most, I agree. Let's see how these mazes turn out in this version. Oh, look at that, there's a maze zoom. Look at that. This is an improvement. This is wholeheartedly, I can say, is an improvement. Because you are at a disadvantage when the maze is zoomed in. Like this. Oh, we're also giant in here. That's a little weird. Look at that. Now I know where he is. I could potentially get... I'm not going to catch him, though. Well, ow, whoops. I shouldn't have went for him, honestly. But anyway. Oh, look at this. I believe... I might be... Jeez, that was kind of risky of me. I think that you have a whole different set of lives for the bonus mazes. Whereas in the original, you were forced to use your normal lives. And you had to just keep doing the maze over and over again. Can you... Yeah, you can't leave the maze. Once you're in the maze, you're stuck doing the maze, which was kind of a criticism I had of this in the original as well. Just because, if you think about it, we had to go through all that trouble to unlock this. This is our reward. It's a bonus stage. And I don't think you should be punished for failing a bonus stage, if that makes any sense. Oh, the maze zoom was in the original. It just doesn't tell you. I had no idea all these years. That's funny. Yeah, you have a different set of lives at least, so that is an improvement. You have a certain number of chances, so I'm actually kind of glad that I messed up there so that I would see that early on. Yeah, I already said it, but I think the visuals are the best aspect of this so far that's been updated. It just looks really nice and clean. The, oh, was there more stuff up there? There might have been a key up there I missed. Well, I don't think I could get the box back now. Hopefully that was just nothing. It looked like it could have been something. Well, there was a cheat. I remember on the PS1, I accidentally hit the chest before getting that, and I was able to butt bounce off of the fence, which obviously wasn't intended, to get up there. But I kind of wish I could do that still, but that's fine. Oh, you know what? If this is the level with the key, and we should be able to get it no problem, because I don't think you were here when I noticed this earlier. What the hell was that? An apple wrapped in a ribbon? Oh yeah, so the metal pack pellets respawn after you use them, which in the original, once you've used it, it's gone for good. That's it. No more metal pack pellets. So that, that's also an improvement, I would say. In the maze, they replaced the 4-pack symbol with a solid one. Yeah, well, they not only do that, FAC, in the original Pac-Man world, it's not that they didn't do that, it's that you have those extra hits while doing the Pac maze in the original. And you kind of need them for some of those later mazes, because the mazes get pretty brutal. Like when you get those level stage hazards where there's like spikes coming out of the ground, or like fire shooting out of the walls, and you don't necessarily, Is that where the key is? I think this is new. Yeah, they did it a little differently this time. Not a bad thing, though. So if we only get one hit for the bonus maze levels, I gotta hope that they don't get as brutal as they did in the original, because the stage hazards were pretty rough. The fact I was able to find the key, though, is a good sign. Because, that means we won't have to do much, if any, backtracking. Look at that, and then there's these Pac-Man statues you have to destroy at the end of each level, which is, new as well. I should have jumped up there as giant Pac-Man. Okay, I don't think we need... Yeah, they've actually put a ramp there. Before you weren't able to do that, really. That's it. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was taking a drink. I didn't realize we had unlocked the bonus stage. I'm actually curious at what unlocked this exactly. Was it the key? I thought the key was for saving your friends, though. Now you can't swim down. You can only swim. They do seem to give us a lot more time. Maybe not a lot more time, but more time in these levels, because it was pretty strict before. Did I get all the stuff? I did. I got all the fruit. Sweet. It said 19 out of 19 on the bottom. Yeah, we'll try the slots again. I don't think there's really any trick to this. You just either you get them or you don't. I mean, you can stop and like try to time it, which I was trying to do before, but it's easier said than done. So the peaches come after the cherries. Well, let's just see what we get. Let's just get one. Okay. So the cherries come after the strawberry or the apple. Man, it's so hard for me to yeah, that's what it is. Okay, almost there. That's interesting. So after the peach, which does stand out, so that will help. Because if there's a couple other cherries in there too, after in the middle of on the either side of a strawberry. Oh, I don't know. Just try the one after the peach. Either one after the peach, actually. Yeah, we got it. Make sure you have enough VFX gauge. And I'm not gonna do that every time. I'm just gonna... I actually kind of wish you could just use up all your slots automatically. Like in the original, there was an option to just use up. Because I mean, if you like slot machines, maybe this is cool for you, but... For me, after a couple times through, it's like, okay, I'm good on the slot machine. Okay, so me dying in the maze didn't count as a miss, it looks like. So that's cool. A miss being like I think like you lose a life, basically. Crazy Cannonade episode unlocked. Alright. Of course, this is probably the boss door. It is really funny that it's the original soundtrack and everything. I don't know what this punching bag, obelisk thing is. I think the first world has the most levels because it has that tutorial level at the start. Ooh, Puka, right? The Dig Dug enemy, Puka's in here. So let's try to save Puka. Oh, like, there's like textures on the walls and on the cannonballs, like... Oh yeah, here's another new thing fact. Just check this out. There's a button to let you like do a Looney Tunes like hang time in the air. Which I mean, it's not something I would have expected them to add in, but I'm probably gonna forget that it's there. I could see how it would help though. Textures, not a feature you were guaranteed in the PSX era, exactly. I don't have... Oh, I do have banana, okay. I was able to drop down the ledge easier without hanging onto the ledge by accident, like, that was a thing in the PS1 game I recall happening, is I would... Wait, can you even grab onto ledges in this one? Hang on a second. That's a whole different question now. Did they get rid of ledge grabbing? Nope, nope, we have it. So you are just able to kind of just fall through easier. I remember that was something I would try to do, and I would like inadvertently grab onto the ledge. Oh, wow! I mean, I was kind of... He freaking got me there, jeez. Brutal. I don't think I ever encountered that one in the PS1 version. Yeah, I felt like I was playing Smash Bros. There first. Because I was hanging on and I was like, okay, he's not going to let me up. So I was like, okay, maybe I could just jump up. Nope. He just smacked me right down. You have to wonder if that was intended. That he's able to do that. Okay, so I don't have the apple, but I have the, have I been over here? Oh yeah, this is the bottom area. Look at this. That's so funny. I have the melon. Maybe I just had to wait for him to swing first, but I didn't know when he was going to swing. Might have been what really got me. Like Hercule in whenever you play like a Dragon Ball Z game where you fly around, which is like most of them. Characters who can't fly, if they're in the air for a while, they'll like start doing this. I think in Dragon Ball Z Budokai they just gave Hercule a jetpack, so that way you didn't have to question anything. Like, well, at least they thought that much into it. But hang on, there's a barrel down here. And it's got the A in it even. And the peach. I do like how it destroys the boxes. That at least adds some more stuff to do when you're in giant pack mode. Mega pack. Very. Re-PAC's definitely canon friendly for Dragon Ball. Capsule Corp could whip that up easy. Yeah. Hercule could also afford a jetpack. Like the richest guy ever. No, he's not. Bulma's the richest person in the world. But Hercule's pretty wealthy as well. I mean, how could they not be the richest though? They invented the capsules. Everybody, like, that's so useful. Like, you can't even, like, there's like no question as to like how they're so wealthy. It's like, oh, well, that makes sense. Also, of course, like, if Vegeta was forced to marry a non-Saiyan, it's like, well, at least it's the richest non-Saiyan. Makes sense. It's like, it's the only way. Which also makes you question, though, how is Goku and Chi-Chi always hurting for money. Chi-Chi's always worried that they don't have very much money. And they always give crap on Goku for like he doesn't provide for the family. His best friend's she's not rich. Because Bulma is Goku's best friend. Well, maybe Krillin. But Bulma is Goku's oldest friend. Bulma's the first friend that Goku makes in Dragon Ball. She's not only rich, she's the richest person on Earth. And how is his family not completely provided for? It's kind of fishy, isn't it? Dragon Ball writing is pretty silly though. You can't really take anything seriously. Where's the power pellets at? Oh, down here probably. Yum. 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 I am Pac-Man, hear me roar. Vegeta made a no loaning out money to Goku rule in the prenup, specifically for Goku. Yeah, that's why Chi-Chi's so concerned about Gohan doing his studies and getting a good job. It's kind of sad how Gohan was clearly supposed to replace Goku at a certain point. Like, he was supposed to be the new, like, protagonist, main character, the Cell Saga stuff. And nobody, like, I'm pretty sure just fans didn't want that. I liked the idea of it. I like Gohan. A lot of people didn't like Gohan. Whatever the case, they went back on that. I mean, they literally get rid of Goku. Goku gives a speech about how, even if his speech doesn't make sense, because he says, I noticed that the world's always in trouble because people are like after me, so maybe if I'm not around, things will be better. He gave a whole speech about how he should be gone and it'll make things better. And then they go back on it the next saga because people weren't down with that. It's too bad they didn't commit to that, because just the fact that they aged Goku and everyone up was controversial at the time. When Toriyama's like, I want to make Goku older... Whoops. Thought I was gonna beat him to that. People, I think his publishers and everyone are like, no, don't do that, what are you doing? Are you kidding me? Oh god. Damn, they got me! Okay, I think I get one more shot though. Okay, good. I didn't know what that bird was gonna do. They're gonna drop stuff on me. I'm just gonna get some revenge here and then get that last pellet. But Toriyama stuck to his guns and he's like, nah, I want to age Goku up. It's time to age him up. And he had already been doing Dragon Ball for a while at that point. And it's really funny if you think about it because Dragon Ball Z, like Dragon Ball was already like very popular. Dragon Ball Z blew up to like otherworldly proportions. And nobody wanted him to age him up originally, so he apparently they had no idea what was gonna happen. It's like when Metal Gear Solid 2 was an entire dissertation about the importance of passing things on to the next generation, only for Konami to do a Konami. What's weird, because they're constantly like trying to get rid of David Hayter as the voice of Snake, yet in the game, like you said, they're like, bring back Snake. David Hayter said he had to re-audition for Snake every single time. He had to re-audition for Metal Gear Solid 2, 3, 4. Which just seems ridiculous, right? Because any fan would tell you, like, that's one of the, like, most iconic parts of the entire series is, like, David Hayter as Snake. But Konami is just oblivious, I guess. I don't know. It's silly, really. I think I missed something down there. Let me go back. Not that it matters. Did I? Nah, that's great. If we see we didn't get the A, I'll think about going back, but I probably won't. Not like we need to 100% the game. We just need to get the... We just need to free all our friends so that we can fight Pac-Man. Although I don't even know if you have to do that anymore. Was it... You might have mentioned that that's no longer required. It's just the more friends you save, the more help you get, which I think we were already saying during the playing the original that should have been what it was. Sure would be a shame if he got replaced for the last game in the franchise. I know, right? And I've heard people say that it was due to storyline reasons. I don't know how true that is, because I don't really know anything about Metal Gear Solid 5. But even if that's the case, I don't know. I still feel like he could have been in it in some capacity. I feel like sometimes people give like bad producers credit they don't deserve when I don't know. I can understand like trying to defend like maybe Hideo Kojima himself or something, like because of a decision he made. But we know that we know that Konami makes a lot of dumb decisions already, so it's like what do we need to be devil's advocate for? I feel like Kojima, especially now with the context of Death Stranding and whatever's next, he just wants to be movies in the worst possible way. I mean, that makes sense, because Metal Gear Solid always felt like, what am I, playing a movie? Oh yeah, the nuclear butt bounce. So they still have that in this game as well. Take this! Wow. They really did take care of him. I still want to try Death Stranding, even though people say I shouldn't. I just want to, like, give it a try. Maybe just a stream or two. Even if I don't get very far into it. Because, you know, it's the fact that it's so controversial and mixed that makes it more interesting. Because I don't think it's that people say it's average. I think it's more that people just can't really agree on it, right? That's the main thing. I think left would be... Jeez, I just broke that gate. There's the end. I wouldn't say it's controversial. Mixed / divided is more accurate. Oh yeah, I didn't mean controversial as in like the content of the game. More just in terms of people can't agree on it. I think when you hear the term controversial, you automatically assume it's like a heated, debated thing, but I don't think that's what controversial has to mean. I think that's just how it's often used, especially like in modern times, I guess. I could see the puka cage on the left there. Oh gosh, I'm so big the mast was holding us back. Depth perception could be a little iffy at times. The original game had that problem as well. So far it hasn't like led to any problems. Thank you, Pac-Man. I'll knock Talkman's block off the next time I see him. I'll be waiting for you outside. You're gonna fly away magically? Yep, there he goes. They kept the spinning. So here's a Talkman statue, and we know what to do with these. Give him a nice butt bounce. Alright, the Pac-Man letters give you the bonus stage, right. Now I remember. And I think they just have the same bonus stage for each world. At least you could kind of climb out of it. I don't know if you're able to do that in the original so much. Hard to say. I wish you could swim down though. I kind of wish they hadn't taken that away. I'm gonna get that on the way down. I don't know why I was. Oh, just like last time. Jump up and grab it. We got it! Yeah! Is there really not a way to just use up all your tokens automatically? Doesn't look like there is. Fortunately. We're gonna have so many lives, it's not like it... Oh, we almost got it too. Does Pac-Man's hand stick out as you swim closer to the camera? I didn't notice that. I'll have to take a look. Almost triple cherries. Yeah, I kind of wish we weren't forced to play slots every level. That's a weird thing to take away from the original, unless there is a way to skip it that they're not telling me. HMS Windbag. Now hang on a second, I thought that Windbag was the boss, but this looks like it's a boss gate. Also, does Puka go away when we talk to him? Thank you for saving me, Pac-Man. I can't believe I was in a cage. Okay, I actually prefer that he sticks around. Mode where you can play the open maze stages. Oh, that's cool. I don't know what this is all about. Okay. Yeah, see, it doesn't mention anything about like the letters or the stuff. So this feels like it is the boss. So what's up with this cage? Gate. Oh, you open... Each boss you beat, you open a gate, maybe. Because there's another gate right behind it. Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's see how this feels. See, right here, I'm already gonna wish that my butt bounced in it. I don't think it's that important to get a repellent, so I'm gonna try not to do that. I'm tempted though. Whoa, this is actually more elaborate though, I will say. Jesus! But you know what's funny though? I feel like he's not on your butt as much as he is in Oh, okay, we're already done with it, yeah. No, that was definitely harder in the original, even though there wasn't layering. Wait, what? Talkman? Pac-Man makes an appearance already? He didn't do that in the original, did he? That's why they gave him those airplane wings, so that he could fly around from world to world. There's Windbag. Whoops. I don't think we can hit the buttons quite yet. Oh, now we can. Wow, look at all those health bits got going on. Yeah, he is pulling a bit of a Kamek there, ain't he? Okay, so far this is pretty darn simple. Not that the PS1 one wasn't similar, but curious to see if he gets crazier as we do more damage. Okay. He's angry, that's for sure. Alright, we're down here now. It looks exactly the same as the above level. Now he's moving faster. I guess there's more of these things. Doesn't that benefit me more than him? Like, I don't see how that makes it harder on me, exactly. If anything, you want to have less and less of these as the fight goes on. Alright, that should be... Oh, he missed. Okay, that should be it. Hey Rag, have you seen the coolest speedrun of this game, the PS1 version? It's funny, Pac-Man bounces off screen and the camera struggles to catch all the... Oh my god, whoops. I just missed a bunch of fallen stuff. Oh well. No, I haven't seen that. I did a playthrough of this, a little over a month ago, and I was gonna go into this one afterwards, but then October came, so I had to focus on doing spooky games. I'm just gonna kind of mash through these here. They should have made it a more elaborate slot machine where you could put in like more tokens to get more possible lines, you know, like the diagonal lines and stuff. Just so I could use them up faster. Alright, so that's the first world down. We'll probably do the second world today. Huh, the gate didn't open though. So what is the deal with that gate? Ah, you know what? It's because we have to do more world. So interesting, in the original, the island kept opening to the right. But let me look to the right. Yep, there's just a dead end here. Okay. So the layout of the island has changed. Instead, you kind of go forward into the island. Also, I believe you could teleport between areas here. Wait, where's the ruins area? What? Take me there. Was this to the left of the pirate? This might have actually been to the left of the pirate. The ruins is usually the second world, now that I think about it. Yeah, okay. So let's do the ruins first, actually. I was about to do the space area. Sadly, that would probably count as too close to real gambling and make adults only like the original Pokemon. Is now classified as loot boxes are fine for everyone. Like with actual money. Burn. You know what's funny? Oh, these freaking Pac cavemen. They haven't fully evolved to be spherical yet. They're still cubes. I definitely have to do Pac-Man World 2 as well, because that's another one that I played growing up. I've never played 3. Is Pokemon Blue and Red really adults only? Is that in Japan, maybe? Or is it general? The NES had a special online gambling feature where you could gamble real money. Like, back in like the 80s or whatever. It's just not very well known because it was only in Japan. Isn't that crazy to think that the NES could connect online, technically? People always say Nintendo was late to the online scene, but look at that. Ooh, you can't land on the edge safely? Let me see. In the original, you could land onto the edge. I'm trying to see if I can... Okay, you can. It's just... It's... I don't know about that hitbox. I don't know if I agree with that, man. It's a bit finicky. This one. Oh yeah, but I was gonna say, not only is the soundtrack taken from the original game, but so are all the sound effects too, I think. Like the, Peggy 12. I remember the first time I heard that, I didn't realize that that was just like the... That's like the European, game rating system, right? Instead of ESRB. When I first heard that on a trailer, I thought that was the name of like a dev company or something. Peggy 16. But eat. Whoa! Whoa! I was just using a speedrun tactic. I was just trying to get down here faster. That's all it was. I might have missed something up there, but that's fine. We're not trying to get everything. I don't think I have a strawberry yet. This might have a strawberry though. Sure does. Like how the ghosts have the pharaoh, like, crowns or whatever those headbands. I like eating ghosts. Ghosts are fun to eat. Yeah, the giant pack mode is pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. I think this was a fun addition overall. I didn't miss a ghost, I felt like I got all of them. What do you think a ghost tape? Well, I was trying to jump too, but I'm telling you, this game has just that bit of an input delay that I wish it didn't have. The original Pac-Man world didn't have it. I feel like cotton candy type of, like, it would just kind of evaporate in your mouth immediately. That's what I kind of think of. Would it taste good though? Would it taste like good cotton candy? Would it be sweet, or would it have like a different taste, like sour? This is just reminding me of that weird CGI Pac-Man cartoon that came out like around, like, I think like around 10 years ago. And Inky has like a crush on Pac-Man, and she's like actively encouraging him to eat her. Like all the other ghosts are like, no, stop, run away. And she's like, Pac-Man, I taste great. And I just remember randomly seeing some of that and being like, this is kind of weird. Because it's not like in that world that the ghosts are fine with that. Every other ghost is like not down. Every other ghost is like, no, I don't want to get eaten. But she's like, I guess her crush overrides the instinct of survival. Have you played the weird Pac-Man cartoon themed game? You can't control Pac-Man, instead you suggest he do things with the slingshot. Yeah, funny story, I didn't own that, but I remember going to someone's house when I was younger, when I was pretty young, and I played that there. And I had no idea what I was doing, and I made like no progress whatsoever. But that might be fun to try at some point. Now that my brain has grown a little bit. I'll just grab this checkpoint. I still feel like those checkpoint icons are just so generic. I wish that they were something else. I don't know, it just looks like something you would grab in a game to increase like the amount of time you have or something. Bizarrely, the Pokemon games that have gambling content warning do not have the violence content warning. Because that overrides it, right? I almost feel like instead of having the bells be one of the items you grab to open gates, that could have been the checkpoint. I don't know. It seems like something that could have fit. The A. Whoops. He's Naruto running. Pac-Man was the original Naruto runner. Hello, ghost. There are bananas down there. And there's a banana door up there, so that means... Need the banana. Oh, there's a... Oh. Why am I even grabbing those? It's just for the slot machines that I don't really care about playing. Didn't I get up there? Oh, I bounced off of the cave guy, that's why. I was thinking, how did I get up there last time without going this way? I can't understand your accent. Yeah, Ghost just lives in... Ghost is from Rock Bottom. That's all. You watched Better Call Saul before Breaking Bad. I think that that would work fine for about 90% of Better Call Saul. And then there's a certain point where you probably would have been better if you watched Breaking Bad first, just for context. But, they're both really good shows, though, so... You know, it's I'm sure it's an interesting perspective if you get into Breaking Bad after the fact. Oh, metal. Is there metal up here? No. I must have to find the metal down here. Now, these guys were giving me, like, a little bit of trouble, the pufferfish, because of how the swimming is in this game. There's the metal. Metal Pac! Actually, I think they call him Chrome. They didn't want to get sued by Mario 64. So he's Chrome Pac-Man. Don't you forget it. I was hoping I would like bust right through the log trap. Yeah, there's a lemon. Oh, look at that to the left over there. Did I just get to that from here? Oh! I totally could, and I totally did, but I don't have the melon, so it was kind of nice. Mario Kart 60... Wait, Mario 64 Kart, specifically? Oh, the cartridge. Yeah, a sentient copy of Mario 64. When you said that, my brain thought Mario Kart 64. I got confused. Only if you could do the spinny bounce forever. Oh, I don't have the melon still. Why did I think I got the melon? I just unlocked the pathway to the melon door, which I already proved we didn't need. This is probably the melon. Yep. I don't need your stinking day speed run. I could do that sometimes too. Except right now. My efforts were fruitless. Ooh. I mean, you could say that. But then you'd have to suffer the wrath. There's the Pac-Man, but I didn't find the spaceship yet. And also, that's the first time a Pac-Man didn't have like a melon on top of his head. So hang on a second, hang on. Let's not do anything oh god. Jesus, it got me twice. Did I never hit this? I feel like I hit this. No, that just activates that. Oh, I do have the space guy. I just never went down after I got it. I must have grabbed that like inside of the cage and I didn't realize that that's what I grabbed. I was wondering where the heck that guy was. Oh! Jesus. Oh, damn. You know what? You're supposed to dash under that. Oh, that was just a speedrun tactic. I was just doing that on purpose to get to the door faster. That's what I meant to say. Game's obsession with making you backtrack a small amount to open doors. Yeah, I can agree with that. It is kind of questionable. It's not the worst backtracking in the world, but it's like, but why? It would definitely be better if most of the doors you just kind of got along the way. And then maybe some of the specialer doors you had to go back for. I think when I'm giant, I'm also invulnerable to the level hazards, which was one of the things that made the original mazes in the PS1 game so brutal. So that does help, actually. Alright. I like backtracking done right, but this is just consistent, small, annoying amount that seems pointless. It could be a little, annoying. I do think that if you were to, like, not backtrack at all, you'd probably... I mean, you would save a good amount of time. You'd probably also beat the game pretty fast. I've had times where, like, I won't bother, but if it's right in front of me, I'll just do it. I'll be like, ah, screw it. Oh my god. I don't remember those things being so tricky. Oh, he doesn't have the thing on the top. Usually there's a fruit floating above him. Oh well. Works for me. Pac-Man Deluxe for the Amiga, that's your favorite Pac-Man game? Oh. I'm assuming we're gonna loop around, so see if that pays off. That assumption pays off. Hope there wasn't something to the left there, because it looks like there easily could have been. Oh, but how would you loop down when you have to bounce up? That doesn't make any sense, does it? Oh, that's how. Yeah. Alright, that's all the fruit. And all the pellets. Did it. I remember there was this one Pac-Man game. Pac-Man World 2 actually has a lot of bonus Pac-Man arcade games you could play in it, which is really awesome. Including Miss Pac-Man, I think. But, there was this one weird bonus Pac-Man game where you're running around like in a 2D style maze, but you could jump over the ghosts, which just feels like cheating. I'm just gonna waste these because I don't feel like... Wait, they gave me some for 2 cherries? There's nothing on the board that says 2 cherries gives you anything. That's weird. Panic Minds. How about Pac-Man for the Tiger Electronic wristwatch? Oh, there's Pac Dog and the key in the same level, so we gotta find that key and we gotta find Pac Dog. Pac Pooch, whatever his name is. Dog Man. Notice the big shiny spike on his head. That means... Did he just do a flying, like, karate kick towards me? Or like a Liu Kang? Like, what the heck? I don't usually think of mummies doing stuff like that. Oh, it's so dark. At least Pac-Man has a natural glow to him. That helps. Wait a minute. Where is my shadow? I need a shadow so I can make sure I'm lining myself up right. I wonder if it's just because I'm in a cave right now. If he doesn't scream, is it really like Liu Kang? No. That's only half credit. I think Raiden has the best scream though when he's just flying at you, like face first. He's like, but there's a lot of iconic sound effects and screams in Mortal Kombat. Ah! My Pac brain. Ah! My Pac blood. Ah! It's too dark in this place. Okay, good. Gotta check my... We're in trouble here. Wait a minute, do you die after 4 hits still? Like just... Because in the original game you died after 4 hits, but it's just your Pac thing would empty out completely before you're on your last hit. I'm looking for the power pellet. Oh, you know what? I need that fruit. What fruit is that? It's an orange. I do not have it. I need to come back here. Oh, or did I just miss the orange? Hang on a second. Uh-oh. Jeez, okay. Let me see here. Where? Well, you know what? There was a lot of dark rooms there. That's actually not too surprising if I did miss an orange. Oh well. That's fine. Does he have his... The physics, like when he falls down? I remember that being really funny in the PS1 game, but I don't know, something about it doesn't... Yeah, it feels like more rigid here. He doesn't like flip around in different places. I never liked adding X name to a naming gimmick. Would be like your pet J dog living in your J house with your J family. Are you saying you don't live in a giant a house shaped as your own head, like I do? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, now there's a drop shadow. See, I think it was just the environment I was in at that moment. Oh, now I have the orange, so they wanted me to come all the way down here first. I mean, that's an example of like what Rag was saying, like, did they really need to make me have to go all the way down? Oh, whoops, and they killed me. Got like distracted, I guess. Like, they could have just put the orange up here somewhere. I feel like the backtracking would work okay if it was just certain special items, like, oh, the key to unlock the cage or something. Get out the way. I have ghosties to eat. Where's the last ghost at? There was one ghost left, I think I missed it. Oh well. Or maybe I just need to get this fruit and then it'll say completed. Nope. I could have sworn it says completed when you... Okay, whatever. There's a light from above right now, but there's no constant drop shadow. Oh, like in the rest of the game? Okay, so they only put a shadow underneath me because of the lighting of this level. Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, when you're playing like a 2.5D-esque type of game, which this one kind of fits into that category because you do have 3D where you're walking around, but there's a lot of segments where you're just trying to stick to a 2D plane, like here, for instance. A drop shadow is really helpful. I mean, in any 3D game, drop shadows are really important. See, like that would have been harder to do without it. I mean, not that this one is very visible over the tracks either, but it is what it is. Alright, bonus maze. Sure, some people are vain enough to live in a building of their giant head. Bowser does that a lot. Right? Because his castle's shaped like... usually has like some semblance of himself in it. Wait, when I was like big and I was next to the walls, were the walls being like pushed away? That's actually a nice detail. I gotta check that out again. They are! That's actually a really nice detail that I wouldn't have expected. Gotta get these over. Oops. Okay, come on, baby. I'm glad that didn't just make me fall in the lava, that would've sucked. Oh no! I thought it was gonna hit the ground before I got to it, but I guess not. Yeah, see, there was like a slight delay before it hits. It like floats an inch away from the ground. Okay, wait, where are those last... Ah. Oh gosh. Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Oh, they... Okay, Clyde's kind of a dummy, thankfully. I need to, like, trick him. There we go. Oof. Trying to think of what the worst game of this type is for backtracking with bad camera. Crash Bandicoot, where the camera treats the level like you're going forward. Yeah, that's a good example. Oh, I missed the A, actually, completely. But, you know, that's just for the bonus level, which is for, like, extra lives and stuff, which we're doing pretty fine on, so... The important part is we get the key and save The doggy. Man, now I'm just thinking about Pac-Man Ghost Cotton Candy or something. I don't even think it's not, I don't even like love cotton candy, but I haven't had it in so long that I actually kind of want some. I think the texture, just something you gotta have once in a while. Crash 4 has some evil hidden boxes. I've heard that Crash Bandicoot 4 also has some evil hit detection too. In terms of like landing on things. I remember that being a thing people were complaining about. Yeah, I gotta do the original 3 trilogy. The PS1 trilogy at some point. I definitely plan on doing those. I want to do those before the remaster because it's been so long. What the heck? Oh, it's the tornado thing. I don't remember them looking like that. That threw me off guard. Oh, I was about to jump down there, but the game probably realized some people confused that, so they made an invisible barrier. What is that? It was red. Why was it a red pack piece? You died and opened a checkpoint box. Reset the level to get all the boxes. Wait. That's not how it's supposed to work. You're supposed to keep the boxes that you got before the checkpoint. How dare they? That's just gonna be the talk. Whoa, that requires 2 spaceships. That's... You're asking for a lot, man. That better be a Wait a minute, didn't we already do a special maze in this level? This is the same level we did that maze in already, isn't it? Maybe not, maybe that was the first one. It's dark down here. I can hardly see. Well, I have 2 now. In Crash 1, the reset box counter if you revive at a checkpoint. Okay, so Crash 1 is the one that did that. Crash 1 I haven't played, like, especially long, but I haven't played any of them for quite a long time. So I'd like to replay them. Hey Joe, no, I wouldn't say it's an open world game, but we are Pac-Man, and that's the important part. This is a pretty simple maze compared to some of the other ones. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Yum yum yum. Oh, sorry, yummy. So 2 power pellets. I don't even see any hazards in this level either. Kind of interesting. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, I got that 1600, baby. Banjo-Kazooie did that with the music notes due to limited programming. Luckily, it was hard to die in that game. Outside of the engine room in Rusty Bucket Bay. Banjo-Kazooie, that's another one I gotta play again at some point. I only ever rented Banjo, Kazooie, and Tooie. And it's funny because I played Tui first. I don't think I realized that it was a sequel. I rented Tui, and I was playing it, and then like sometime later I rent Kazooie, and I'm like, wait, when did Banjo have a sister? Because they just get rid of her in the second game. Like Banjo just doesn't have a sister anymore. Maybe the bad ending actually did happen. And so they just kind of they just got rid of her. Because doesn't like Gruntilda wants to like steal her youth or something? Imagine the tournament of Pac-Man in the 90s. The 80s even, because I think Pac-Man came out like 81 or something. Pac-Man's old. He's been around a while. I've been using my Pac bullet pellets to throw at enemies. The Pac pellets are like, he tosses them farther, which is definitely more useful. But there is something about the way he just immediately like yeets them to the ground and they explode loudly in the original that is just kind of fun. In this one it doesn't feel as powerful. I haven't done the charged one yet, but that's just because I don't want to waste pellets. I guess isn't that bad. Is that a shortcut? Just shortcut. Yeah. Not that I should bother with the letters right now, but you know. The bad ending has Mumbo asking Gruntilda out on a date. Therefore, it is rightfully the good. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot because Gruntilda steals. I forget the sister's name. Her youth or beauty. So she comes out looking like really attractive, and then Mumbo just immediately starts simping for her. Just falls right into the trap. Yeah, it was a lot easier to just hit the sides of those in the PS1 game. Which, I don't even know if that was intended to be like that, but felt good to do. Alright, I think we just want to... Oh no! Man, this thing... Oh god, I'm just panicking now. Okay, let's get away from that. Okay, checkpoint. Great. There's the key, so we need bananas wrapped in a ribbon. Which I think we'll probably find here, if there's anything like this one. Oh, yep, right over there. Right over there. Okay. The other one you had to find like, woof woof, please let me out, master. Doesn't he say like, I'm hungry, feed me? In the PS1 game? Hopefully he says that. Whoops. Oh, he's Pac Buddy. Even better. Pac's best friend. No! I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I was just using a speedrun tactic to get to that door. Which, funnily enough, I think that's true. That got me to the door faster. Oh, it definitely did. Alright, Pac buddy. You're free. Woof woof, I knew you could do it, master. Thanks for saving me. I'll be outside waiting for you, woof. There he goes. Look at that puppy fly. Yeah, I wish that, I wish he just said I'm hungry. Because he's like not even concerned about being kidnapped in the original, he just wants food. The ruins share the same architect of the castle in RE4. Look, fire-breathing dragon statues. Pretty cool. I mean, wouldn't you want one of those in your home? Got him. There's some secret in that face. The white Pac-Man. Pac-Man doesn't look as demented as he did in the original. He's kind of like haggard. But his design ain't bad in this one. Not a bad design. That out of the way. Are we at the boss already? We might be at the boss. There might be one more level. Yep, Anubis Rex. Okay, so I think we'll just beat this boss and then I'll call it a night just because I have some stuff I need to do. Does anyone remember how many worlds the original game had? Let me think. There was Pirate World, Ruins, Space, the Factory, Carnival, and the Spooky Place, right? There's only 6 worlds, I think. If I remember correctly. And then the final boss. Oh yeah. So this boss fight is pretty brutal in the original. Very brutal. Let's see how and if they've changed this at all. I'm glad that they kept this opening. I don't know if this is the type of setting to where you really need the camera to be going left and right. It seems a little weird. Seems like it should just be, you know what I'm saying? Like the camera should just kind of be in one spot. Not one spot, but like tracking you steadily. The Space World, it's weird that the Space World is before Clown World. Usually Space is last. Yeah, probably because Clown World, I think, had some pretty tricky platforming from what I remember. Oh, wait. Did we just hit him in the heart? Oh, no, it hasn't activated yet. Now his hands are closed. There he is again. I mean, it is a good concept to have Pac-Man show up multiple times. But, I mean, it depends on what you're going for. Sometimes you want to save the boss until, like, the very end, like Ganon and Zelda. Whoa, look at that. Okay. So he's like a shield instead this time, which is a bit different. I didn't hear the click. Oh no, it doesn't make the click noise. That's how I knew to stop running in the original. It would go click. I'm a little disappointed. Okay. Boom. Here you have to really just look out for the visual clues. Oh jeez. I was able to jump over that at least. Ah, I wish that those would kill the mummies. And we'd be all set. Oh jeez. Oh, I need to get that mummy out of the way. I'm probably gonna die this first time, but that's fine. Oh, what the heck? I just picked up health randomly. Okay, well that's already a lot more lenient than this usual boss fight. I noticed the platforms are gone completely, but they're starting to go. Okay, and then here's the tornado. Oh! Jeez. Man, see the problem is you can't take out these mummies without running into them. Maybe you're not meant to take out the mummies. In fact, wait, what? I thought that tornado was like above me. My depth perception failed me there. Okay. It makes a synth noise when done. I was listening for something there. Let me turn up my volume a little bit. Okay, okay. I didn't think that had any relation to... Okay. Didn't make the noise that time. Okay. But yeah, I get it. Yeah, exactly, Rag. That's what I'm saying. It's the noise doesn't stand out all that well. And I think it's just more so that I was expecting the click from the original game. That probably also made it harder for me to notice. Okay. You out of the picture real quick. Ah, where'd you come from? Well, they give me a coin? I don't think I'm worried about the slot machine minigame at this moment, guys. So I might have just gotten lucky last time with that health. Oh yeah, that was the sound effect. That was him casting a spell, I think. Like, cause when he summoned the mummy. Okay, I thought that was the sound you were talking about. I guess it's just a noise is the actual sound it makes. Yeah, this is very different because you have these like little pathways. I feel like we're gonna lose those though for this last one. Let's see. Oh nope, they're still there. Okay. Yeah, there's a very different strategy to this one where you want to use those pathways a lot. Oh my god, he just karate kicked himself into lava. Is he charging something? Oh god, oh god. No! So you know what? You actually don't get more hits in this game. I've kind of confirmed that. It's just they show you all your hits in the 4-pack pieces, but in the original game you had 3-pack pieces. And when they emptied out, you had one more hit left before you died. So when I had first saw the pack pieces, I thought like, oh, you get an extra hit. But they're just visual. They've just decided to, I guess, clarify that more clearly. Darn, I think if they would have dropped health like last time, I think I would have been good. So you know what? I mean, this is still challenging, which is better than it just being, you know, too easy. Unless it's stupidly difficult, in which case it being a little bit too easy is probably the lesser of two evils. But I mean, I think this is like pretty reasonable so far. I just had to kind of figure out the exact strategy. Since it's very different. In the other one, you want to rely on your butt bouncing a lot to jump over like the tornadoes and the enemies. In this one, you want to rely more on these winding paths. Oh god. I almost forgot to attack him. You know, I should probably take out these mummies more frequently, because I think that's where I got that health that last time. Ah. No! Okay, well... No! Not easy mode. No. Also, hang time isn't really something I was even thinking about right now. Yeah, see, I was trying to go for a health with that mummy, but it got me killed. Because of the way you're meant to hit them, which is like that. We're gonna get it this time. I'm not gonna be dumb and jump into the lava. That was bad. This is still, by the way, this is still much easier than the PS1 boss fight. The PS1 boss fight is like ridiculous. Oh, you know what? I could be using pellets to kill them. I forgot about that. That would actually... Yeah, okay, I should have been doing that. My bad. Oh yeah, that'll help a lot. It's just... I forgot how far they fly in this one. Compared to PS1, where Pac-Man just throws them at his own feet, basically. Alright, so now here, see, I can actually get rid of him. Yeah, oh, that helps a ton. I honestly never used the Pac pellets in the first game very much at all. Except for like the final boss fight, because you need them during that. The tornado is hard to judge where he's coming from. And I think I realized the red health slice means you get full health. I think that's my... I think that's what that means. Okay. Either way, I'm pretty sure we got this now. I'm confident. Health over there if I need it, unless it vanishes. Fine, because we probably won't need it. Look, Rug, you gotta use resources eventually. I don't remember the platform vanishing on the final one last time, did it? Oh, you know, I was waiting for the side paths to go away, that's what it was. But those are still there. Oh god, I missed. Oh no! Damn it! I went through him! Hang on, I gotta look at a replay of that. Did I really? Ah. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I was 100% positive that... Oh, well, I'm just gonna run into him. I can't believe I did that. Okay, never doing the speed thing again. I can't believe we were right there. It swerved as I bolted. I feel like I was still close enough that it should have registered a hit. I don't know. Yeah, guys. The only reason I even did that is because I was trying to hit him with a pellet and it didn't get him. That wind-up speed got me. He kicked. Whoops! I didn't mean to grab that. Oh well. Oh. That's just my alarm saying that I'm gonna want to wrap up soon, but I just gotta beat this boss anyways. You talking about Sonic 3D Blast? Because that game definitely had a lot of problems. Including, I'm pretty sure you could get soft lock. There's like a hazard or an enemy or something that freezes you. And it's just like it's just like a constant like freeze ray or something. And if you get frozen, it'll just keep freezing you over and over again forever, and then you're soft locked. I'm pretty sure that happened to me. Alright, one more hit. You know what? I mean, in terms of like this boss being hard or taking multiple tries to beat, I mean, they at least got that true to the original because, yeah, he's pretty brutal in the PS1 game. Okay, how did that second tornado hit me? I think the second tornado, like... I think when the tornado dips down, it's hard to tell that it's actually dipped down. Is the problem. It like, just goes low enough to hit you without visually being clear. That's what it's doing? Really? Okay. Cool. Alright. Glad we got him there. $1,500. That's less points than if I were to get 4 ghosts in a row. We did it! We beat the boss! So, was that boss an improvement over the PS1 game? I think it was a little bit, but I feel like it still is a little weird overall. Oh, hey Sleepy, you actually joined just as I'm about to wrap up. But it's good to see you. I'm glad you dropped in. Just because I have to, I have this, like, Zoom meeting for a group project that I have to attend in a bit, and I need to have this thing ready for that. Which I should have had ready already, but I just didn't feel like doing. Alright. You got anything for it? Lives? There we go. Hey, life. So we did the first 2 worlds. Did I only die 4 times? I thought I died more than that. Tell them you were busy eating ghosts, yeah. Okay, so we did 2 worlds. I'm going to actually stream the next patron request stream tomorrow. Like, whatever wins the poll in the Discord, that's what I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I just did this for today because I had to start early, and I thought it'd be more convenient for the whoever wins the poll if I do it at my usual time. But I will continue this at some point, probably after I finish that other game, and I'll do the rest of this game. So far, this doesn't feel like it improved upon the PS1 game significantly in terms of the gameplay. The visuals look great. I think the visuals are the best thing that's been updated. It looks really nice and colorful. It's not worse. I don't think it's worse than the PS1. The butt bounce is the one thing that I feel like just feels a little... Would be nice if that was upped a bit more. I still don't know what this is. But so far, not bad, you know? I think it's pretty decent remaster, so let me save. This. Like, I got a gold crown for the first boss, but only a silver crown for the second boss, so I guess that's something else you can try to get better scores on. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up now. Thanks everyone for joining. Hope you have a great rest of your night. And the weekend is almost here, so get hyped for that.